This here is the Kodiak canvas bear tent, 2-man tent. Got a little ground tarp from Walmart, 6x8, but the tent is 6 by 8.5 feet, so about a half foot. Over it's going to stick out, but I mean, I figured that'll be all right. I'm going to set it up. There's only just a couple of videos out there that actually shows this tent. I'm going to try to get more of a detail for it, and stay tuned. Unrolling it is you just fold it up into threes and just roll it up from this end back this way or from the other way, so that's pretty easy. I will say, looking at the bottom here, it's a really good thick tent. So and it is I think it's 600D, like maybe canvas, so it should do the course. This is the first time I'm setting it up, so it'll look like this, and then we'll put this out so you can get a better look at it while it's on the ground. Here's my son Jake. Say hi, Jake. Hi. This way. Say hi. Hi. All right. And that's what it looks like on the ground. And then we'll open up the tarp and move it over onto that. And we'll get it set up. The poles also come in a bag. We got the stakes. I have to open them up. These are the poles. They are heavy duty steel, so you can't bend them. Even the little black ones that go up at the top, when that's done, these are also steel. Get 4 of the black ones, and you get 2 here, but this one has a wire in it, so I have to figure that out. And stakes, I think there's about 10 of those. These are also heavy duty, I mean thick, I mean really nice. So, alright, I'm going to set it up, and then I'll go ahead and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, since it's up, here it is. It's these 4 black little steel rods going to each side. Down here, tightens up here. This is an older model. It doesn't have the D-rings how the new ones have, but you can still see that it's welded in here to the corner, so it's still the same tent, but it ain't got the D-rings. You got the front door, back door, matters however you're looking at it from the face. Walking around, that's basically what it looks like. There with the flat top, and of course the back window, and all of them have mesh doors, and they all zip up. They all have the KYZ zippers. I'll go ahead and come back from the front side and get in so you can see that side. They got these little Velcro straps in here and here and underneath, so it looks really nice. You can do it with one hand just about, it seems like. The guy who I bought this from said he bought it about 2 years ago. There we go. You come in, and it's really soft on the inside, and it is big and roomy. And yeah, come on in, Jake. Come on, you sit down over there. Alright, that's my son Jake again. He's all happy to be in here. And I will tell you what the extra tarp I bought, the 6x8 at Walmart. It's the heavy duty one, is the brown. Jake's already there. But needless to say, it's got a lot of ventilation. It's got 2 pockets at both ends, the same, and the windows roll down. It's like in most of the little videos they got. You can see it's welded up into the corner. and it's a good little tent, especially for $150 when they go for about $350. And that's what that looks like. We'll see what the door looks like when it's zipped down. Got all that mesh in there, so that rolls down so you get a lot of ventilation in there. It's hot right now. It's probably about 95 degrees, but I'm going to camp in it. They say it's supposed to rain later, and we'll see if it holds up, but it's really soft on the bottom, and I do like that. So, alrighty. There's a couple chairs and a couple other things I'm going to add into the videos that might be a little long. Shh. So, we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. Alright, we're inside. It's been raining probably about maybe 2.5 hours now. Hard. You can hear the thunder. It's probably got another wave coming in. The only water that is in here is the water that came off my shoes. Which is right there. Someone had to step in, but other than that, I mean, it's really dry in here. It's a little hot in here. I left the thing open in here. I didn't shut that, but the top right here, there's water right there, if you can see it, but there's no water on the back side here. These are all good little zips right there. Move down a little bit. I mean, I don't see no water up in the corners or nothing like that. That's the only place I got the water in was when I come in the door. So if it was raining and you were already inside, you're going to be really dry for the night. And you can go to put these down a little bit if you want. Probably right there or something like that, so you can get some air coming through as the other side. But this is a really good tent. I'm going to go ahead and hit the top, see if it feels damp, but I mean it's not, I mean, well, I guess if I touch it, yeah, it feels a little damp to me, but I don't really know too much about canvas tents, but from what I'm seeing, like the fabric is like really great. I mean, for it running off the water and all that, and this is really strung real tight coming across here. So other than that, this is like 2 thumbs up tent. It's easy to pack up, easy to set up. You know, like after you get it down the first time, that it's like really easy. You just put those 2 bars and hook them together, and there's four little black. There's like 2 bars that come on each end there, so it makes the sides go out. So one will go here and one will go there. That's the black, and you got this one pole here. It stops in here somewhere. Then another one comes back with another black and black, and then you'll have a pole that comes out that has that little hook right there on each side, and that helps you tighten it up. You can tighten it up as much as you want. I basically got it finger tight, so it ain't going to go anywhere, but I'm going to have to let the tent dry now, so it'll be in the morning by the time I go to roll it up. And that's the little fan I got there from DeWalt. I'll go ahead and put this in there too. By no means they're paying me for this or nothing. You can do it two ways. I seen this as a job site fan. It's like $100. You can either go to put it in with a cord, or you can use their battery for their 20 volt. I used it last night while we were camping, and yeah, it was hot at first, and then it cooled down to about 75, 76 degrees, like that. The next question is you want to wonder, well, like, what's the run time? Well, this is a 6 amp battery. For the 4 amp battery, they say this DeWalt fan will run approximately 7 hours, just as is. With this 6 amp, you're looking about 10 to 10 and a half. And I started at 8 at night. Is in what I had this fully charged up, the 6 amp. I got 2 of these. Yeah, these are kind of up there. 2 for, I think I spent $160. But you just put it in. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand. Because here on the back, it'll even tell you here before I go to hook it in. Yeah, I'm already down to 1 light bar, because there's like 3 lights. So I probably got about an hour to go or so, or maybe a little bit more. And because we got up at 7 and the fan was still running, so maybe even get up to 12 hours. Oh no, say 8 to 7, and then probably got about another hour left on it. But then your office here, and then it's when your fan blows, it does blow. So, and it's cool out now because it's raining. But even like in the summertime, if you open all this up and it's like really nice for you. You set this back in the corner a little ways and tilt it wherever you want it. And yeah, without it being on in here, yeah, it was a little warm, I guess, like a little hot. But I mean, like it's raining, so it's a little cool. Got the windows down for the breeze, so that's sucking the air through. It's not raining as bad now, but other than that, yeah, this is a great little tent. It's not really for backpacking. Like in some videos, they say it's good for if you're coming in on horses, or like the Boy Scouts or whatever. This tent, I'm only about 5'6", maybe 5'7", you know, like that. I had my wife in here, me, or a 3-year-old, and I have another son who's 14. He's about my height, and we're all at one end coming across this way, and there's probably enough over here to put 2 more people, because the tent's 6 foot wide. So if you're under 6 foot, and if you had, 4 people, I think that you could fit 4 people in here. I mean, you probably don't want to be in there, that much, but you could easily make this a 3-man tent, easy. It's not a 2-man tent like most people say. Oh, it's a 2-man tent, and I only can put 1 person. It's only big enough for me and my gear. This thing is a lot bigger inside than what it appears to be. As sitting down, I still probably have from inside the middle. See if I can get it or not. My head is, I still probably have a good maybe 1.5 foot up from sitting down, being at 5'6". I don't know, but I have to literally, I can raise up my hand and hit it like that to get it up, and I still have probably an arm's length. So that's being at 5'6". So this would be good for short people, But even if you're under 6 foot, you know, it's going to work. I mean, good. And if you wanted to lay long ways, I mean, it's definitely going to be good enough for that way for 2 people. You know, you could probably come in here and put up a blow up mattress, and you're still going to have enough room here by the door. But you got a cot in here, yeah, you're ready to go. All right. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. I know it's kind of long, but I mean, I wanted to give this tent a real good look over, like, everything. Hope you like the fan. You know, I mean, that's the one thing about the fan I thought about. You know, trying to change the subject here, but I thought about the fan because I had a Vango tent, and that thing gets so freaking hot. And it's not meant for a summer tent. It's more of a winter tent, or like in the wet, you know, like if it's raining outside or something like that to cool you down. But it didn't have the mess like this, you know. It didn't have that. You can see the little water drops on this one already, so you know it's a repelling, and you know it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And these zips are really nice. I mean, I really like the zips. The little door holders like that, you know, you can just, you know, ring out the door. They do got little hooks at the top. Like one more overview right there, if it's going to focus in, I don't know, but it's like a little D-ring type of thing. It's like a little piece of plastic. You can run a string over that and get as tight as that you want. The windows here are good for ventilation. You know, if I want to, I could bring it down, and you know, like the water just fell a little bit, but you probably just want it up about like that, so the water would be off of this on to the outside and then come off like that. But if it's really raining bad, you know, yeah, it's a good tent. I'm gonna go ahead and zip it up. Come down here and show you the pockets, because I know at nighttime I tried showing the pockets, or it was during the daytime I didn't really get a good look at the pockets, but all of them were vinyl like that. They all hold in, so you can put some weight in here, you know, I mean, your phone and stuff like that, like toothpaste, things like that. I mean, that's a good tent. A lot of room. I mean, a lot of room. And I'm over here next to the fan now, and this is about right where I'm at. So I mean, I'm almost all the way into the corner of the tent, and it's big. And if you're looking for a good a great tent that goes all 4 seasons, this is it, hands down. I mean, it's worth every nickel penny. I seen it on one site, they're selling it for $2.99, you know, like right now, and then some sites it's $3.50. I think the one site for $2.99 is starts with the C, your competitive edge or something like that. I'll throw it into the thing like when I load up the video here. But other than that, I mean, it's jammed up. I like it. I love it. And if you get it too, you'll fall in love with it. You know, because it's easy. It's at first, whenever you set it up, like I said, it takes about took me about maybe 10 minutes just to set it up. But now, since I know how to set it up, probably it's like setup time is it you'll take, like, after when the tent's down, you'll have the thing down, you'll roll it up one way here, you bring this side up, and then you'll roll this side over to this side, and then you'll roll it up because it's perfectly 3 feet wide, and then you roll it up. Your poles and all that go into a separate bag. You'll put your tent to the big black bag. First you put your you put your poles and your stakes into the bag first, and the ground tarp, you can roll that up, put it right in there with it, and so it's all set in the bag. You know, the bag in the tent and everything weighs about 31 pounds, 32 pounds. You can take this tent anywhere that you really want to go, and it ain't gonna leak unless if you put a hole in it. I mean, that's the only way. Alrighty, thanks a lot.